Tu velocidad me tiene viva, yo no sé ni cómo parar. Yeah. Una adrenalina adictiva, abróchate que no le vamos a bajar. No le vamos a bajar, no le vamos a bajar, no le vamos a bajar. Tu velocidad me tiene viva, no sé ni cómo vamos a parar. Una adrenalina adictiva, abróchate que no le vamos a bajar. I just gotta speed it up, at 200 miles gone, doing everything we can. Don't got it all, but we're feeling blessed. We always gotta keep it up, ain't nobody stopping us. Together till the end, so fast, got you furious. Corriendo en contra del reloj, sintiendo que nada está a nuestro favor. Unidos en misión, vamos sin temor. Que no se acabe aquí, que no se acabe aquí. Tu velocidad me tiene viva, no sé ni cómo vamos a parar. Una adrenalina adictiva, abróchate que no le vamos a bajar. No le vamos a bajar, 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 no le vamos a bajar. Corriendo en contra del reloj, sintiendo que nada está a nuestro favor. Unidos en misión, vamos sin temor. Que no se acabe aquí, que no se acabe aquí. Tu velocidad me tiene viva, no sé ni cómo vamos a parar. Una adrenalina adictiva, abróchate que no le vamos a bajar. No le vamos a bajar.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still, but Van Basten! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Basten. And it's Messi.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Platini. Oh, good-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's Van Basten! And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. Can he finish? Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that's well seen too. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer. Kubo. Played out towards the right wing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Messi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mohamed Salah is alert to the... Decent hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ambrosini, Messi, and he's picked out the run. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's Salah. He won't be happy with that one. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Platini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos, he's going for goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Rummenigge, he is through here. They're urging him to shoot, and the finish! That's another chance! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Kashima Antlers have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And no, he's seen through all of that. Plenty to aim at here. Van Bouten gets good distance on it. Alexander-Arnold.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Quality ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that has put paid to that. Oh, it's come loose. Beckenbauer did well to stay calm there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. Rummenigge. Van Bouten.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Hullet. Platini going fake. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! That is delicious! A finish of true class! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Kubo. And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Ambrosini. And it's Van Basten! Now, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ambrosini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a sweet ball, that. Ambrosini. Van Basten. Fullet. Van Basten. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been cut short. Ambrosini, and it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been
Platini.
indicated.
Shifted upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos, and he cuts out the supply. Kashima Antlers are looking to break at pace. Messi. And the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the contrasting fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Is now on sale in the stadium.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Kashima Antlers have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Up he goes! He's kept it out just. Kashima Antlers have their second corner now. Tries a shot! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ambrosini. Platini. And it's Messi. And it's Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. And that is a little undercooked. Hullet. It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! And it's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Hullet.
footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And they're quick to get it back. That's a little off target. And here's Van Basten.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Platini. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Had a shot. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Van Basten. Kubo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kashima Antlers have their 3rd corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Platini. Oh, super find. And he's away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So is this the start of a comeback? Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckenbauer. Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and
fires from distance. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Schneider.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ambrosini. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And he comes up trumps again. And he's intervened well there. Platini. Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's a sharp little ball here. Ambrosini. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! He scored! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Van Basten.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Snyder! They've got to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And back to the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. And Ambrosini. Rummenigge. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Hullet. Oh, delightful ball. Hullet. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Mohamed Salah! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Kubo was steaming forward. Now it's Neymar. He's got away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. Carlos really added the width there thanks to his
Chance with a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Rummenigge, he's got the shot away! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And here's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That was good alertness.
Added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Messi. 4 added minutes on the board. And that interception was most necessary. That is a great ball. And that is masterful defending. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Kubo. And he's managed to get free. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's it. It is all over. Kashima Antlers can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through?
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Platini, and it's Messi. Kubo. Kubo. Oh, this is a terrific run. Kubo! And he's following up! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
And it's Van Basten! And for a moment, time stood still. And it's Van Basten. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's making progress on the ball. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And that has been knocked clear. Shapes to shoot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good-looking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Salah.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Schneider. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Now it's Neymar, and he's away. He's got space in the area. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And here's Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Messi. So what can they make of this? Now the finish! Now who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's through here. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Basten. Oh, it's Mohamed Salah! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Kubo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for the run. Now it's great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they win it back again.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He welcomes it in. He's had a shot! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Kashima Antlers are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and...
He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Sneijder, and he's managed to get free. Sneijder going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Triol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Platini. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Van Bouten was in no mood for any of that. That is good alertness. Messi. And it's Van Basten. Beckenbauer. And the pass is intercepted. Pullet. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. That looks a good ball through. Big chance! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well...
Real chance! Taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it's it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Kashima Antlers come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a sharp pass. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's good running with the ball. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here. Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. And he's quick to get it clear again. Platini. Mohamed Salah. And now the hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. Played out to the left flank. And it's Sneijder. Kubo. Rummenigge! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Kashima Antlers take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Sneijder. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Kashima Antlers take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they...
Good effort from distance. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And Rossini picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He might be in here! Chooses to go back. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kashima Antlers have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Hullet. Salah. Messi. Kashima Antlers can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. That pass has been well intercepted. Platini. Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's it's Van Basten! He has done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's beaten the last man. Oh, what has a go! And he hits the net!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to...
Van Basten! It's a goal! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And he's had it nicked away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's Van Basten! And that could come back to haunt them.
Van Basten was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Always onto this. Oh, great hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. Van Bouten can get it clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Kashima Antlers get their fourth corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's gone forward. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance here to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He's got Paul. It's in! They have stolen level at the last! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... He's got the shot away! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ambrosini, Alexander-Arnold, kept his eye on it, and he's there. And time is up. Kashima Antlers can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here. Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super find. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold, Messi, shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacker.
And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Kubo! Kubo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. Bullet. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Platini. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And now the hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
He's going for goal! That's going to go a long way. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's nice. And here's Schneider.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Neymar. He's through here. It's Van Basten! There it is!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Platini. And here's Hullet. Hullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Right, Schneider. Ambrosini.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos. Van Bouten. Good spot, he's seen the run. Rummenigge. He is through here. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Ambrosini. Hullet. Platini. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was
There will
ever
be
so
1 minute
determined.
added time.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
Oh, what a mistake! And he's... And Hullet! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And it's Hullet. Platini. Gets his pass away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He won't be happy with that one. Ambrosini. Well, chasing the game, trailing by 1. Messi. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Rummenigge! It's in! They are right back in business!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rummenigge. Ambrosini. Platini. That's a little off target. Well, there's a probing ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And Rossini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That looks a good ball. And Hullet! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Van, and he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. Messi.
Kubo.
He's had it taken off him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down.
Mohamed Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Now it's Neymar. Goes in for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime.
Has another go! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And Hullet! And it's hoisted clear. Schneider. And there's green grass ahead of him. Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Kashima Antlers. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Kashima Antlers have been forced to do it the hard way.